can't handle the truth.
In this video, I'm going to be covering 12 PC petitions. These petitions are asking for titles from the Vita, titles from the PS3, and as well on numerous titles from the PS4. As you can see with the first title we're going to be going over. Before I get started with this long ass list of petitions, I do want everybody to know that Dobie Potter, and I know you guys know who he is. I've known him for a long time. Before he started making videos, he was owning people in the comment section of my videos. And this guy's hilarious. You know, he inspired me to do this research yesterday. I did it all yesterday. I posted my research on my Twitter page. Everybody knew I was getting amped up to do this video. I wanted to make sure I had 12. Now I have more than 12, but I wanted to narrow it down to 12. So this video's not going to be as long as it would be because I only have 12 PC petitions to cover. I'm not going to go in depth with all of them, but I want you guys to watch the whole video. This is ammo for any time a PC fan just wants to brag about their graphics. If you're bragging about your graphics and you claim that you're PC Master Race, why do you want our games so bad? Games that you know are never coming to PC. Okay, why? So we're going to get started with the first PC petition that is not on change.org. It is on ipetitions.com, and this is for Until Dawn. It has 93 signatures. Now we're going to go to the first one that is for change.org, and this is J-Star Victory Versus. They're begging for this game to be on PC/Steam. I have the physical copy of this game, just a little personal information. I'm going to be giving this game, J-Star Victory Versus, as well as Until Dawn, my physical copy, to my younger brother for his birthday in March. And, you know, actually, when we do that exchange, it's going to be on the day of Batman v Superman. So we're going to be hanging out that day. Probably going to be doing some videos in the city of DC, having fun. It's going to be a great day. Now, Until Dawn, J-Star Victory Versus, those are the two on our list. We have 10 more to go. But this one has a pretty bigger number than Until Dawn. Until Dawn had 93, and this petition has 409. I do want PC fans to understand, before I go through the rest of the list, don't sit here and say, oh, I wasn't part of it, blah, blah, blah. There are petitions here, and I think you guys know which one I'm talking about. It almost achieved 50,000, begging for a particular game on the PS4 to be on the PC. So please don't say that you weren't a part of any of these petitions, because we just don't know. The numbers are big, and some of the numbers are small. Let me show you the rest of them. This one's where it gets real funny. Horizon Zero Dawn didn't even come out yet. First of all, it's in-house. It's exclusive. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I don't want to spoil the surprise of the rest of this video, but me going over the rest of these petitions prove that Sony isn't like Microsoft. You can get Gears of War on PC. You can get a couple Halos on PC. Well, Guerrilla Game worked on a good amount of Killzone games. You know, okay, there was one on the PSP, one on the Vita. PS3 had 2, and the PS4 had 1. You know, and none of those games ever went to PC. So I don't understand. Like you guys, like the farther and farther I go into this list of 12 PC petitions by you guys, it gets kind of pathetic. Now this one died early. Oh, no mind, it didn't die early. It's still open, it seems. Look, this one's real funny. They wanted Gran Turismo. They've been bragging for a few years now about Project Cars. Then the game came to fucking consoles and it was fucking garbage. But yeah, they've wanted Gran Turismo as well. As you can see, they want that game on the PC, and what it says right here, alongside the PlayStation. You know? So they agree that they like our games as well as they will buy them on their platform. They don't care if it's also on PlayStation. They want it also on their system. Now look, I'm repeating myself again. The deeper we go into this list of 12 petitions, you will understand something about PC fans. They just don't get the type of games we get. We just know this. It's an open platform. They don't have a dedicated company that's just supporting them. Just one company that's supporting their platform. So it's up to all of the other developers to put games on their system. Third party, second party. That's just how it is. They're not going to get these dynamic, just amazing exclusives that PlayStation has been getting over the past 8 or more years. I'm talking about 8 or more years because this is a list built up of PS3 titles, Vita titles, and PS4 titles. Mostly PS4. It's this one. This one's funny right here. By the way, Heavy Rain is coming to PS4 later this year. I believe it's only gonna be $30, just like Beyond Two Souls. Can't wait though. This one has 549 signatures. And this is for Heavy Rain on the PC. This one was made a few years ago. I believe it might be closed now, but it's still pretty funny. You know, there was a good amount of people that shitted all over Heavy Rain when it came out, talking about it being a movie game and all of this other dumb shit. Um, Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. This is where it gets. Look, if you think this is bad, watch the whole damn video. I want you guys to watch the whole video. Okay, it's for your education. You watch this whole video, you're gonna come out a lot more smarter, and you're gonna be owning the shit out of PC fans before you can say Xbox One has no games. Look at this one. The Last of Us. But look at that number. Look at that number. 2,711. Guess what? Out of 2,000 plus people, we don't know who the fuck signed that shit. It could have been some of the PC port beggars on YouTube. It could have been some of the PC port beggars that's on Facebook. It could have been the PC port beggars that's on Twitter. We don't know. So PC fans, if you're planning on trolling any of us in the comment section of this video, we don't know that you didn't ask for any of these 12 games that I'm going over. Please don't say you don't. There's just too many games in this video to claim that you weren't a part of any of these petitions. That would just make you look stupid. This one kind of fucked me up a little bit. There was actually two localization petitions for Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. The major one got Digimon over here in the United States. It got it localized as far as subtitles are concerned. It did not get any English voice acting, but it got the subtitles, and that's enough for me to enjoy the shit out of this game. So, long story short, the game first came out in Japan, only in Japan, on the PS Vita. Okay, this year it came out in the UK, United States, and I have saw a Japan PS4 version of Digimon. Okay, so the game, when it came over to the United States, UK, and of course, it was already in Japan, but it got the PS4 release that a lot of people were wanting, where it hit everywhere. Now, this was a version of the localization petition, not the same one, but this was one of them, that wanted this game that was originally only on the Vita in Japan. They also wanted it to be localized and brought to the PC as well. I, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I love the game. I really, really, really do. But at this time in this video, wouldn't it just be plain common sense to buy a PS4? PS4 is only $350. It should be cheaper than the highest graphic card that's gonna make your PC just shit all over on all consoles of all generations. Buy a PS4. It's $350. I mean, you guys been building your PCs for years and years. Some of you guys have invested over $2,000 in your PC, including games and fans and graphic chips and all of that other dumb shit, cases. What is $350 to you guys? Let's continue. Oh, this one was funny. Uncharted. They wanted at a time PC fans wanted Uncharted. I think we all know they wanted it. This one has 164 supporters. What they wanted was 100,000. They didn't get close to that shit. This is just funny though, real funny. Here we go. This is a new one. Um, Attack on Titan. As you know, Attack on Titan is only on the PS Vita, PS3, and PS4. In Japan, it got an announcement that it is coming to the United States as well. I do not believe that that game is going to be going to any other platforms. As you can see, the Xbox One fans just hate Japan so much. They're so fucking racist. Yes, I'm talking about Big Gamer Small Talk. PC fans, they probably would support it. But as far as this petition, it only got 101 supporters. And this petition was not only asking for the game to go to PC, it was also asking for this game to come to the Xbox One. Okay, so it's really fucking sad. Oh, this one was real funny. This one was funny because it has such a high number of supporters, but the petition is closed and it didn't work. This was for Persona 5 to come to PC. Um, and it had 3,089 supporters. That's a huge number. Very, very big number. From what I can remember, over between Persona 3, Persona 4, never went to PC. I don't know about Persona 1 and 2. Somebody that made this petition, I read earlier yesterday that one of the Personas might have been on PC at one time, but other than that, they stayed on PlayStation. So, I mean, there's some spin-offs, I think, on like a 3DS or some shit, but not main storyline games. So, still funny. 3,000 people. Once again, we don't know exactly who signed this petition, so we don't know how many of those guys are port begging on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. We're going to the last two right here. Now this one is Infamous Second Son for PC. Only 104 supporters. I'm gonna hurry up and skip to the last one, which we all knew what it was. This is the granddaddy of them all. This is one of the biggest petitions that the PC fans got together, and it fucking failed. Okay, almost got to 50,000 supporters, but the whole time they were doing this petition, the developers told them that this game was not going to any other platform. Yet, these guys still put their signatures down for this petition. Once again, see that is the biggest number of the petition that we have. Some of the other big ones, as you saw, we just went over Persona, and I think it was another one. I couldn't remember. We really do have a lot of exclusives. These are just 12 exclusives, through different time periods on different platforms. And it doesn't really matter what platform it is. If it's not on PC, they want it. They just don't understand PlayStation is not Xbox. You will get a lot of games that are on Xbox and they will go draft over to the PC, but that's not going to happen with PlayStation. You're not getting Ratchet and Clank. You're not getting Uncharted. You're not getting God of War. You're not getting Infamous. You're not getting Horizon Zero Dawn. Clearly not getting Bloodborne.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get nothing. You lose.
Guess what? You didn't do nothing!